Hello everybody, I am Dr. Kinnar Kapadia. I am a plastic surgeon, board certified in Gujarat. I'm right now doing only hair transplantation. I am the director, I am the consultant and I am the main transplant surgeon of Avenues Cosmetic Surgery Center located at Ahmedabad. I initially used to do a lot of cosmetic surgeries, plastic surgeries, everything at our center. But then over time we realized that if you want to do hair transplantation, you need to dedicate your time, energy, effort only behind transplant. It is only then we are able to give good results. Transplant at the outset may look very simple process, but trust me, if you want to give a good result, you need a lot of time to be invested for that. So for that reason, we have stopped doing all the other surgeries. At our place, we only focus on hair transplantation. I started in 2010 when I was learning cosmetic surgery, and that is the time we used to do strip method. In Amrita Hospital where I got trained, we used to do a lot of strip methods for hair transplant. That was a popular method at that time. We used to take a strip out, we used to suture the patient. That is how it was done. And FUE had just started at that time. Very few centers were there in India. So my boss at that time over there went to Dubai to learn FUE. When he came back, he taught us also, by FUE cases. So we started doing FUE also parallelly at that time in that center. That is how I started. My journey started with it. And when I started my private practice, I started doing hair transplant, started seeing the results, started falling in love with this particular profession. And then till now also I make sure that I attend all the conferences, stay abreast as to what is exactly happening in the field today. So this is a wonderful field, and if you're considering hair transplant, I would just say that it's a safe process. You can definitely undergo the hair transplant process, but you need to be careful whom you're getting it done under. Like when we go to choose anything, it's like anything. You need to make sure that who the doctor is, whether the clinic is doing hair transplant surgeries. So those are the kind of things which you will have to look for before you venture into the transplanter. Sometimes I see people just putting cost as their first priority. That is where all the mistakes would happen. So I would just say refrain from that. Try to look into the person who's doing the transplant. How is the clinic run? What are the reviews? How are the patients coming in? What is the flow? What are the other surgeries which they are offering? How are the results? And then you would be in a safer hands.